Hi guys, and welcome to Trucking Along with Kearsey. That's me, your positive voice in trucking. Tonight I'm coming at you from the Oasis Hotel and Convention Center in Springfield, Missouri. We are having the first gathering of Prime's Highway Diamonds. We do have a celebration usually every year for a Prime Gala. Due to COVID, we have not had a celebration. I think it's like almost 2 years. So I'm going to do lots of interviews and try to give you some insight to what it's like working here at Prime, especially as a woman. So your name's Stephanie, and
Yes.
You team drive with your husband?
I do.
So how long have you been here at Prime?
About 3 years.
Did you start driving here at Prime?
I did. I went through Prime's training program, as did my husband.
And how long's your husband been here?
5 years.
5 years. And you guys still like each other after teaming?
Haven't killed each other yet. Our truck is in working order, so it's okay.
What keeps you here at Prime?
The family.
Okay.
The family is fantastic. Our fleet manager is phenomenal. Absolutely adore him.
Who is your fleet manager?
Braun.
Okay. I don't know him, but my friends have him, and they speak highly of him.
He
too.
is wonderful. We adore him.
Hey guys, this is a special guest star. This is Robert Lowe, the owner of Prime. Woohoo!
Hello. Good to see you all. Appreciate you so much. So proud of our diamonds. I mean, how about all these wonderful ladies? They're special, they're safe, they're on time, they do it all. And they're beautiful. They're beautiful.
What do you have to say to anybody that might be afraid to come into trucking or afraid to leave their job?
Hey,
Do we have security here at Prime?
we have security. We have a female liaison that you can contact at any time. You have your fleet manager. You have me. You have me. We're going to take care of you. We're going to keep you safe. You know, we really value safety and security. So come on over, give us a try. Love to have you.
And just the whole family. This is one of the reasons we stay, and being recognized and really being part of the family. And we love that.
What did you do before you came to trucking?
I was a med aid, medical assisting, memory care, a lot of that.
So a lot different.
Much different, vastly different. And my husband, I missed him.
What was he doing before he came to driving?
Call center.
Oh.
One of the most soul-sucking jobs you could ever have. But it is not I feel for our dispatchers at times answering the phones, because it is not an easy position, and so they have my respect, absolutely. So it's all part of that family that we we've grown to love.
So when you do have problems here, because no company's perfect and
Absolutely.
no person's going to be do you feel like your problems get resolved easily?
If it is a little problem, we go straight to our fleet manager. It always gets taken care of. Always. It doesn't matter what the issue is. It's Braun. Come on. You know? It always gets taken care of. My only regret probably would be not starting it sooner. Not starting it younger.
Any tips, tricks, or anything else you want to say to anybody out there that's looking to come into trucking or looking to Prime?
Trust yourself. Trust yourself, trust your trainer, and ask 1,000 questions. There's no such thing as a stupid question.
For the most part, though, it's great. I love it.
So you run reefer?
Yes, we do.
So what did you do before you came here?
I was a manager at Walmart.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, so it must be much better here, right?
Yes, lots better.
Do you feel like you're micromanaged at all?
No, not at all.
Everything with that goes well? You're successful?
Yes, no complaints.
You don't have one complaint?
Nope,
Not
that's my fleet manager. So I have no complaints.
What's his name?
Ryan Blankenship.
Oh, okay. Never met him,
Yes.
but yeah, that's what he's known for, is to keep people
Yes.
moving.
And the great thing is, if we need to get home, he's on top of it. No problems with getting us home when we need it.
What about driving in the winter? Do you get any kind of pushback when you want to shut down?
No, never. He tells us to do what makes us feel safe. So if we're not comfortable driving, we don't have to drive.
Hi, I'm Steve. How are you?
And what do you have to say to future female drivers?
For all drivers, please be safe.
There you go.
For our female drivers, a special good evening to everyone tonight.
People get scared that they want to make the jump and the transition out of their career to trucking or especially to Prime. Do you have any advice for them to get past that fear?
You know, I have a little hesitation because it's new. But you just, if it's something you want to do, just do it. It's just like anything else, you know? You got to take a chance. And it never hurts. If you try it and you don't like it, at least you tried it.
Thank you so much, Vera.
You're welcome.
So, what's your name?
My name is Naomi.
And we met on truckingtruth.com. So, how long have you been at Prime?
So I started with PSD in Pittston on April either 18th or 19th of 2021, so not very long. I actually passed my test on May 6th and became a fully licensed CDL holder.
Woo!
Yay, I trifected.
Are you solo, or are you teaming, or what are you doing?
I am solo. We are potentially looking at my fiance coming on the road with me and teaming later. But I don't know that spending that much time together in a small box is healthy for us, so we'll see.
My ex-boyfriend and I lasted 3 months, and then I kicked them off. So, what did you do before you came to Prime?
I did a lot of things. I spent most of my career in customer service, a lot of retail, and then I moved into registration at a hospital, and then from there I went into the work comp claim side of the insurance.
And why did you choose Prime?
Number one, they had a really good reputation as far as the safety and training females. That was huge for me. A friend of mine actually drove for Prime, and she's now in claims.
What keeps you here at Prime? Are you planning on staying, or are you going to look for other adventures? Or
I'm planning on staying. I've been really, really happy. They've been super flexible with where I need to go. Technically, I don't live anywhere, so my home is the truck, so I can take my home time pretty much anywhere.
Honestly, and you can be honest, okay, because they expect honesty out of my channel. Do you feel that guys are sexist out here, or have you had any kind of opposition from management that you felt like you had to go to, and was it corrected if you did feel that way?
I have never had to go to management. My trainer was very, very cognizant over the fact that I was a female and that he wanted to maintain appropriate boundaries. So I feel very, very lucky.
You're kidding me. You had a professional trainer.
I had a professional trainer.
Wow.
I had a professional trainer.
Wow.
I had a professional trainer.
Wow. Anything else you want to say? Any tips or tricks or anything you want to let new people know, especially trying to get over that fear of changing their jobs?
Number one, check your ego at the door. If you come in thinking you know it all, you will fail. You'll crash and burn, and it will be bad.
But what about the safety aspect? Have you been in situations yet where you have to shut down for weather?
I had a delivery that was scheduled in Connecticut when the hurricane was supposed to be affecting directly. And so I shut down in Pittston, Pennsylvania, and I talked to my fleet manager. I'm like, what do you want me to do? And they said, it's your call. And so I waited it out, and I was checking all the weather. And they said, ultimately, it's my call. They'll get it rescheduled if I did not feel safe to drive. And
did you feel like you got any kind of reprimand or recourse from that, though, later on?
I did not.
Let's try again. Did you guys come to have a fun time tonight? All right.
Introduce yourself, please.
I'm Wendy Morris.
How long
and
you been here at Prime?
A year. I came in September of 2020. Got my CDL October 8th. So that's my employment date
So you went
of
through
2020. Yep.
You went through PSD here,
I did. Yes.
and you're teaming with your husband.
I am now. Yep. I was solo. I went solo mid-March, and then my husband came in May of 2021, and then August 1st we started teaming together this year.
So how you liking Prime?
I love Prime. It's really good. They've treated me really well. It's exciting. We're making great money. You know, our goal is to try to get out of debt. A lot of jobs you can't do that. I was a psychotherapist and just got burned out. I think that if you give yourself, if you just believe you can do it, and understand it's going to be hard. It's going to push your anxiety. I mean, driving a truck is dangerous. Okay, it's dangerous. But if you step out, because I'm a person, I have anxiety. I have some mild anxiety. But if you step out and you try, it will push you and it will make you stronger. When you get through it, it will make you stronger. So don't believe, just understand it's going to be hard at first. But you know what? Courage doesn't mean you're not afraid. Courage means you do it despite being afraid. So you do it afraid, and you just keep pushing through it, and it will make you strong. Because trucking pushes you. It pushes you to the limit, and you realize when you come out of this, you realize, you know what? I'm stronger than I thought I was. And just build your confidence. So go for it. Go for it.
So how do you feel like you're treated by other men out on the road?
You know, actually, most men are very friendly. If I'm having an issue or whatever, and I would find that men try to help me. Mm-hmm. I mean, I find for the most part, men have been very friendly. I've had overall a positive experience with truckers. Yes, there's people out there that have an attitude, and you're always going to have it. But what job do you get into that you don't have people with an attitude, right? So, I mean, that's any job you have. But I find for the most part, I find a lot of interesting truckers I get to talk to that are very friendly. Mm-hmm. It's like a community. It's like when you're a trucker, it's a unique community. Mm-hmm. You all kind of understand each other. We're people that like to kind of be alone. We're kind of adventurous. We like to be in a different place every day. We're nomadic by nature. And it's but every once in a while, I do need a man's muscles, and I'll say, look, God didn't give me the muscles that you have. Could you please help close this door for me? Because I'm going to have to get my mallet out. I'm going to have to pound that door to get it to close. You know, and hey, guys like that, right? Sometimes they like that when you say, I just don't have the muscles you have, because they get out to help you, and they appreciate that. So other than that, men have been very nice. I haven't had much of a problem.
That's awesome. So, what about driving in nasty weather? Have you had to shut down, and how has Prime reacted?
Yes, 2 times I remember, especially becoming a solo driver mid-March. One, there was just this freak blizzard that hit Amarillo, Texas. And I had just been driving about a week or so. I had just come out of California for my first load from Springfield to California. Was going into Texas, Amarillo, blizzard. And I was like, okay, I can't see very good. I'm pulling over. I noticed other trucks were pulling over. Prime was fine with that. I mean, they realized it's dangerous. You're the captain of your ship, and you need to pull over. Another time was Wyoming. I was delivering in Wyoming, and literally, I think I was in Cheyenne, and we had the wind warning, right? It was like 50 plus to 60 mile an hour gusts. You know, as a trucker, you can't drive in that. It can blow your truck over. My truck. So I was unloading at Walmart. I literally was pulling out from the dock. I watched first of all, my back doors flew open with me, even trying to open them to dock. So I watched my back doors fly open, literally ripped the hook out of the trailer. The hook came out.
Wow.
And I sent a picture to Road Assist and my fleet manager, and he said, yeah, why don't you go park somewhere? I said, I am. So they're very understanding. When this is dangerous, yes, they understand, because you are more valuable than the load. Okay, you can replace that load. You can't replace a human life. So I have found wonderful support with Prime with loads when it's dangerous.
That's awesome. Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Thank you.
I have a question for you. What kind of advice, tips, tricks, info do you have for the future female drivers of Prime?
Well, this is the only place to drive. We have a ton of highway diamonds here. They're big in number, and they're excellent operators. And we love having highway diamonds haul our freight. Our customers love it as well. I think we're running about 16% of our fleet now with highway diamonds, and we need to grow that to about 25%. So if you have a friend, whether they have experience or whether they don't, let's try to get them here at Prime, and if we need to, we'll do the training ourselves, okay? So in the meantime, be safe out there. We appreciate all you do. Thank you all very much for everything you do.